Our top story tonight, a drive-by shooting leaves 4 men with injuries and Anderson police searching for leads.
News 13's Darren Patello has been following the story, and he joins us live from our Greenville News Center. And Darren, are there any suspects in the case?
Tammy, investigators are still interviewing witnesses, the victims' neighbors. They still don't have a suspect yet, but they may be close. The department tells us this was no random act of violence. The 4 men didn't see it coming.
It broke my heart, thinking that we could have had 4 murders right there in the city of Anderson last night.
The 4th shooting this year in Anderson, which left the victims with non-life-threatening injuries and police with few leads to a suspect.
They have been talking to some people today, also interviewing some more witnesses today and victims as well.
Police say these victims now out of the hospital weren't random targets.
We do think that for whatever reason, and we don't know exactly why, but we do think for whatever reason they did know who they were.
One of the victims who was hit in the head told police he was sitting in his car when the drive-by shooter began opening fire around 8 last night. Police now say at least one of the 3 other victims was also in that car.
We stand against gun violence.
Jack Logan is founder of the Upstate Anti-Violence Group, Put Down the Guns Now Young People. He's been following the shooting on West Franklin Street, and coincidentally, he's been working with law enforcement to bring his message to Anderson County.
When I heard about this, I said, oh no, Anderson can't be turned out to be another Chicago, Illinois.
Logan says his group is also advocating a tougher punishment for these gun-wielding criminals.
I want to see prosecutors in Anderson County, the female prosecutor, the solicitor down, the head solicitor, go after these shooters in Anderson County.
Now, just for comparison, we pulled the numbers for shootings in Anderson. 4 so far this year. There were 6 by this time last year. There were injuries but no fatalities in both years. Live in the Greenville News Center, Darren Patello, News 13.